Alright, y'all, here we are again, cruising down to SPE Motorsport, Latrobe, PA. Welcome back to another Powerstroke Rick video. Here's your host, Powerstroke Rick. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Sword Johnson, can't beat it. And today, finally, an upgrade that I have been putting off for a very long time. We are throwing a Emperor kit on the black truck, the tow rig. We're going ball bearing, non-VGT. I've been having some issues with my VGT solenoid, or something along the lines with the vanes getting stuck closed on this John for quite some time now. So I'm probably gonna jinx it as I'm driving down there now to go install my turbo, but every now and then, man, the vanes just get stuck closed and gotta pull over, and I've either beat the vanes like KC Turbos said to do, I've unplugged the batteries, that usually works the best. I've uncycled the solenoid, the VGT solenoid plug, unplugged that, then it usually gets stuck open. So anyway, long story short, we're throwing a ball bearing Emperor turbo kit. That's what this video is gonna be, Emperor SPE install video. I don't know why I just said that all weird like that, but I know there's a few installs out there, right? But we gotta get the Powerstroke Rick install, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know which one we're getting yet. We got 63, 66, and 70. So Daddy Dan's gonna surprise us with whatever one I'm throwing out in this John. So let's get right after, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the Powerstroke Rick YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You already know it's like a sore dick, can't beat it. Alright, y'all, I'm amateur hour over here. Let's see how it's done. We didn't come here to put a turbo on. We came here to do our chores, baby. Saturday morning. All right, y'all, we are here. We've landed. Tech talk with Ron. Eating what you eating, brother?
Ham, egg, and cheese croissant.
That's how I like my ladies, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so we're back here at SP Motorsports, Snyder Performance Engineering, black truck. The tow rig is finally getting some goods going on her today. So in this video, we're throwing an S366 Emperor kit on this Joan, I believe. So, you saw I did a little clips driving here, some parameters on my auto agent, so easy link, whatever you call it. And yeah, so basically it's pretty accessible. So I got the piping kit on it, you know, something that was right here is not there no more. So we might throw a time lapse on, show you. Obviously you're taking the intake off, piping kit. I mean, that gets you to a pretty good point right there.
Yeah, the rest is just popping the turbo and downpiping shit off.
Yeah, we're gonna be draining the coolant, primary. We'll drain about, I don't know.
Yeah. We should explain that. Let me chew my food, you keep talking,
yeah,
and I'll explain that.
Maybe like 3-4 gallons. We're gonna let Ron, we're gonna get some tech talk with Ron here in a minute. But yeah, we're finally, so I've been, like I said in my last clip, I've been having issues with the vanes on this turbo. It's 47,000 miles on it. I do beat on it. So it's time for a ball bearing. We're not using the VGT solenoid anymore. So what you got for us, Ron?
So if you don't know, coolant actually gets fed into this turbo, as well as oil, obviously, through the pedestal. So if you do not drain coolant, when you lift the turbo off the pedestal, or off the block rather, it will drain the coolant, because the coolant sits higher, back into the block, down in your oil.
Is it like a gravity feed type thing?
Well, it's just higher than it, because there's a port at the very bottom of the
so it's
block
just
going into the pedestal.
Yeah.
And so when you pop it off, it'll just drain down to that point and then go into the block where your engine oil is. So if you are going to do this, drain about, I'd say drain more than less, but about 4 gallons of coolant should get you there. A good rule of thumb is if you're going to do it, like you can sometimes pop off, which we can do, is we can pop off the thermostat. You can look down in there and kind of get an idea of where the level's at. If you don't see it at all, you're pretty good, but I mean, you still want it lower than that. So I'm going to take probably about 4 gallons out. So
roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
More than less. I like that.
For sure.
Rinse and wash. You know what I'm saying?
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. It's like a sore Johnson can't beat it. Timmy, no brakes. So yeah, guys. We'll probably throw a time lapse on. I mean, like I said, I mean, there's really not much to show you on taking everything off. Once we get to the turbo, we'll show you more of that. But piping kit intake, it's pretty cut and dry stuff. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna start yanking stuff off. We got the truck cooling down.
Also, you don't need to drain the coolant out of your secondary cooling system. You need to do it at a primary. So driver's side, and here is where we're gonna drain. Over there is your secondary, just so you know.
Yep, just to clarify, y'all. Let's get it. Guys, coolant draining. We're not really gonna show you how to do that. Obviously, you know, there's a custom socket made by yours truly, or there's the snap-on part number you guys always see me use. So yeah, only the primary, secondaries on the passenger side.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we'll drain some coolant and we'll show you a little time lapse of just tearing some Johns off. Alright guys, so we're at a point where we're going to start filming again. The last clip you seen was a time lapse of basically me and then mostly Ron taking everything off. Inner wheel well is out. We're not going to show you that because obviously you got to get your downpipe, but I took that out.
Just go back to the, what the fuck? Oh, we didn't put it...
glow plug. Yeah, the glow plug delete. We'll reference that and how to get it out. So, intake's off, wide pipe's off, cold side pipe, hot side pipe. Make sure you stuff rags in there because we don't want to have a bad day.
Yeah, it'd be a fucking real bad day.
Ron's pulling the cover right now. What is that, just over the exhaust side, the cover?
Yeah. I don't know, you really don't need to do it, but I just do it. So.
Yeah.
You're not gonna use it anyway.
No. It's hot and sweaty in here, boys.
It's hot. Well, we drove this here, and we definitely should have brought it last night.
Yeah, we drove it here. I mean, we drove 10 minutes here, and honestly, it heated it up way too much. I was on SIP patrol a little bit, so I probably shouldn't have been, but your GT37 right there. About to leave the chat. Coolant is drained, by the way. That's about how much we drained out. So.
That's like a 4-gallon bucket?
4 gallon, yeah, so just about 4 gallons.
All right, so.
Nice ass, dude.
Thanks, man. So first in the step, you have this coolant line right here. Make sure, is that I brought 2 sizes. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's a 45. All right, perfect. So, it's pretty easy. You don't need a 3/4 inch ratchet, but that's just what my Torx 45 is. So, it's actually, I don't know why they put such a big head on.
Yeah, they did put a big head on that.
Look.
Big old meat Larry Hoover. Nice cock.
Thanks, man. First time I ever heard that.
Yeah. First time I ever said that.
It seems a little bit pointless, but put that in our bin.
So that's your coolant feed line or whatever that...
Yes. And then right here, adjust my pliers.
Just got over here.
This is where it goes into this crossover tube. So take it, just crack that loose so it comes off easy. Come on, bitch. Wow.
So actually I just saw something, hold on, I saw something in the forum, a guy saying he couldn't get this off. And everyone's like, just wiggle it, pry it, nice and easy, but they're scared. I saw some guy saying, oh, we bend the tube, you know, and we just throw it away. And
I mean, I just got it out.
I mean, we just got it out, we didn't bend it.
No, I mean, I did kind of like
flex it a little bit.
The mount, but you can bolt it back in, it'll straighten it out.
Yeah. There's a little nipple down there. Also, we're probably gonna find a spring clip back here somewhere, I'm assuming. Because I lost the spring clip to my hot side the one time that goes on the compressor. Gone, dude. It just went ping, 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 ping. Didn't hit the ground. So it's probably schmelted somewhere.
And so we don't need that any longer.
Nope.
That'll be capped. So we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna call it nut pipe, but I'm gonna show you a tool that'll make your life a little bit easier. Let me go grab it. Now,
we're all about making our life easier.
Don't.
Also, guys, this thing's gonna rip. I'm excited. Tech Talk.
This is made by Cornwell. I think Harbor Freight has one, and I know Snap-on for sure has one. It's like offset ratcheting wrenches, 15, 13. I have a bunch of different sizes. You can get a lot of leverage. They're pretty slim. I recommend getting these. I do like the offset ones. Some are flat and they don't have like the reversible switch on them. These are the ones I bought and I use the shit out of them. I know a lot of people that love them. Dan is the only person I know that isn't a big fan of them. But for things like where the mount pipes come out of the manifold, you can really just flex and get to a lot of shit with a lot of torque on it. So
yeah.
And I won't show you like getting all the bolts and getting this off. Actually, I will show you getting this off if it is a pain in the ass. I'll show you how I do it. It's probably not the best method, but it is my method and it seems to work, so that's right to me.
Yeah. That's the only right way we know, the wrong way.
So if I have a problem, and if I don't, I'll still kind of try to guide you along, but I'm sure since it's never been off, it's going to give us a little bit of a hassle, so.
Oh, Big Daddy will get in there for you if you can't get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we don't know about that, y'all.
But, so, God damn, yeah, these are tight. Oh, it's stripping, holy fuck. Let me do that. We'll get a socket on that one, apparently. God damn.
Damn, brother.
Holy fuck, Rick.
47,000 miles of Rictavius right there, brother.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but you'll get it.
This guy's cranking it like I cranked my throttle.
The Schmeat.
The Schmeat.
Look at this John, dude.
Bro, I'm sweating like a whore in church, man. Look at this.
You glossy.
Fucking glossy and saucy.
I don't know why I'm doing all the work. You should be.
I know, man. What the fuck? You're supposed to be my film guy.
Yeah, well.
Let's see if I get this
Not really
off.
Getting a good shot of it, but it's just that my long ratchet wrench wasn't working too great behind on the rear nut. So we switched to a shorter ratchet wrench.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
That manifold and turbo is
fucking smoking.
hotter than Satan's nutsack, so it's
smoking.
Yeah. We gotta be a little careful. You're only on 10% battery? This thing fucking dies quick.
I know. Well, we did do a lot of mowing content.
Really?
I mean, I don't know, not too much maybe. All right, so that nut's out. So you got what, the 313 millis?
Yeah, and now you need to do that 11 up top on
this guy.
Yeah, that V-band.
11 millimeter on the
Yes,
V-band, so then we can just unbolt that. We're not reusing that.
Oh, wow. All right, so we're at the V-band. Oh, excuse me. I'm like burping like crazy.
A little burpy.
So the V-band is most definitely on there. So I take a good old pry Boreas here, a little pry bar, and I'll jam it down right on the bottom side of the actual V-band, not on the outer part, on the actual V-band itself. Take that. That popped. And then you'll have one behind it, but you keep wrenching on that. I'm gonna keep loosening that up. It's just spinning without it.
Yeah.
And you'll kind of have to work it. The downpipe's also a bitch. I have in the lower ones, once again, a bitch. My method for that is, and probably most people don't have it, you're probably gonna have to have a long pry bar and a hammer and just fight with it. I use a chisel bit on an air hammer.
Oh yeah, that would work good.
Oh, it works great.
You get a snap on one?
Yeah, I have a snap on
yeah,
hammer.
dude, that thing fucking hits.
No, there's this one that has a bigger chuck on it. I forget
try
who
that.
makes it. It fucking rips. So I'm gonna just try and get it in there. Yeah, see, it's gonna be a. Let me see if I can pry off the turbo here. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. Oh, there we go. Got it. That release. All right, so now you only have. There's 3 pieces to one of these V-bands. I can show you. It's right back up in here. So I'm just gonna beat the piss out of it till she pops. Try to at least. Boom. Got it.
That's it. Tech tip with Ronaldo.
We thought the same fucking thing.
That's our new thing in the videos now. Also, what do you guys think about Ron making a comeback, man? My boy, my PA brother. Results will vary.
I think I'm gonna do something, but it's gonna be different than trucks. I think I'm gonna pass the torch off. Well, the torch has already been passed, really. But I think the channel will come back. I still have it, obviously. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different, but if they like me, they'll come and watch.
Yeah, they will. Y'all watch me, right? I appreciate all the support. Like a sore dick, can't beat it. We're out here sweating, daddy. Also, guys, this is my first official turbo install.
And removal.
And removal. You gotta start somewhere, guys. You gotta learn. Luckily, I got a good mentor like Ron Dong over here. We're out here. We're about to hit the gym after this, and then we're gonna.
Actually, we got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, we got like a whole task. We cut the yard already today. We got some coffee. Got a shower in, even though that was a waste because now we're sweating like a whore in church. But yeah, we got a to-do list.
Yeah, we do. But once we get this off, we'll rendezvous with the downpipe and go from there.
We'll go from there. So guys, we got this bracket in here. I don't got a light, but we're determining the socket size.
I got one off. Hold on, what's up?
Yeah, let me see. Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, it's loose up there. I'm gonna go up and tap it with a hammer.
Okay.
And see if we can get it out. So the filming will end here.
All right, y'all. Downpipe is out. Fucking had to fight this thing. Ronnie fucking air hammering the bitch would not come out for whatever reason. So we ended up taking off part of my exhaust with the flanges and then
Pry barring it while shaking the shit out of it.
fucking shaking like a leaf on the tree. Yeah, we did a number on this John right here, but
She's out.
she's out. Downpipe is out. So we're gonna start looking at this Turbski next. This little turd
We still have one of the other pipes that feed the turbo.
on the backside, right?
Yeah. Well, we're still gonna take that like overhead, I guess you could call it, off the back of the turbo.
I gotcha. Did our light die?
What's up?
Our light die? Oh man, we're down bad, YouTube.
Oh, we're dead on light?
We're dead. We're dead in the water. We got more batteries. Yep. So this is, what is this one for, Ron? What do we call this guy?
This bolt holds on like this cover head along with a V-band. So take this, make sure you take this off or you'll be fighting
You'll be mother effing.
Yeah, he'd be fighting the shit out of it. It's hard to see. I can't really see it from here, and your engine's too hot for me to just want to stick my hands down there. I think it's out, technically.
Pull the ratchet up. I can get it out by hand. Let me get in here. This big tire wasn't in my way. All right, I got it.
All right.
So there's that.
So, while the camera's rolling, this V-band is a pain in the ass sometimes on that. So this is where the old air hammer also comes in handy. We're gonna
Nice cock,
have a
man.
little way with it. You have that light over there?
Yep.
I'll have you hold the light, and I'll kind of...
I've turned into the sun on this job. I'm like, hold the flashlight, Dad.
Can't like get under it. And then we got Rick Tavius up there. So I'll show you what I did. It actually worked really well. I'm surprised I never did it before.
You've never did that before, or never did it?
No, normally they just come off easier when I hit the V-band, and I've never did that, but I tried it and it worked. So, which is weird. I've done it a bazillion times. Well, and a lot of the times I've worked on these trucks, I've had the cab off, not to do a turbo, but to, you know, pull an engine or whatever, or rebuild an engine. And so, obviously, it's much easier when the cab's off. You know what you're doing, dude?
Hell no.
Oh, you got it?
Almost. Oh, yeah, the V-band is completely off.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Here, I'll grab it from the bottom. I got it.
Got it?
Kinda, yep.
They said you're more of a bottom than the top. That's what they told me.
Says who? All right. So, when you look at this on the truck, it'll be sitting up there like this. This is the V-band you want to pop off. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Well, this will have where you saw us take that bolt off along the rear cover. If I took the air hammer, punched it up under here, got a little room, took a pry bar, pried it, and with the rotation, it broke this free. So, but I would recommend trying to get this as loose as possible before you fuck with this bolt. So, there you go. And now we have the lower up pipe.
This is like more, I know there's supposed to be play. Is that more than normal? Don't seem too bad.
No, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously, you got to understand oil makes up for a lot of it.
Yeah, true. Not bad for me beating on this thing.
It's only got 40-some-odd-thousand miles.
True.
All right, dude. Now you got to do that lower one.
The what?
That up pipe, the other up pipe, on the driver's side.
Yep.
Do that. There's the 3 bolts, the 13 mils in the back.
Where you at, though?
And yeah. Does this screen shut off while it's recording?
Yeah, it trips you up.
Okay, that's kind of. Do you just touch the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I don't know.
Isn't that weird? Like you're fucking filming, you're like,
Yeah. So, I'll see if I can get a image of it. Where did I put that fucking light? I'm all over the map here.
We are.
I didn't get good sleep last night.
We're too fired up.
We were fired up.
They're moving up my firecrackers.
All right.
Is it? I got my hand on it.
Yeah, so I don't know if they can see it. You'll probably have to zoom in. This one's just a pain in the dick no matter what.
Yeah, because you can't see shit.
Now, with the long extension, I could probably get the V-band from here.
So you're all by feel, honestly.
Yeah, that's, I mean, half the time working on these things, that's the way it is. But, just so you guys know.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah.
There's 1, there's 2. Is that a 13 milli?
That's 13 mil, yeah. So,
are you going with
we'll pop this thing off, and if we have any troubles, I'll let you know. But, should be pretty cut and dry, so.
All right, y'all, parts are flying. Ron's feeling good. We got some tech tips over here to tell you, so.
Well, actually, if they come around here, I can show them a little bit better.
Let's get them in there.
So, the bottom V-band on the up pipe. Now, I have it off. I was able to get in from this passenger fender well with a long extension, a wobble, and 11mm socket.
Get the banana clip on that, John.
I got it loose. I had to use the air hammer to knock that V-band. Came off perfectly. Then I loosened it the rest of the way up. And then I just took the V-band. I'll show you on this one because it's hard to see. And I flipped this essentially like I had it the T-bolt like this, and then I folded one side over and then the next side. God, why is it harder on this than on the truck? Did it like that. Because the way it sits in there, it's a pain to get the bottom bolt. So if you do this, you can pop the turbo out and then you can get to all the bolts super easy. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. You could fight with it if you'd like, but that's...
Dude, you tatted up, bro.
Yeah.
We tatted
So
up, buddy.
actually now's the moment of truth, Rick. You get to pop your turbo. 4 bolts.
4 bolts, baby.
4 14 millimeters.
Can we do four 14 millimeters? Say that 10 times. Let's see what we got, y'all.
So, I smashed my thumb on my hammer. It's on fire right
Ouch.
now.
Ouch.
Let's see, make sure I put all these back. Oh man, my fucking finger. Oh man, we got Rick popping his first turbo.
Popping my first cherry.
Break them loose. I might actually have to give you a slightly shorter extension.
Let's see.
You let me know if you need a slightly shorter one.
No, we got that guy.
Boom. You might be able to just hand twist them out.
Yeah, honestly. Let's see about this side.
Yep. Okay.
This is where we might need a shorter one.
Here you go, right here.
Yes, I get it there. Let's see. Thank you. Grazie.
What have we been here for? Maybe an hour and a half? Or
Dude,
so?
it's like only like 10:30.
We got here around like 9, yeah.
And we cut the grass.
Oh yeah.
We cut the grass. I definitely smoked a cigarette. I mean, yeah, dude, we're freaking, excuse my French, we're cruising.
Yeah, it seems like we've been caught up on a few little things, but honestly, not too bad.
So overall, and guys, I've never really done one of these before, so this is all learning for me, but the downpipe did not seem too easy.
The downpipe was, and those V-bands on the very back are kind of a pain in the ass. I will say though, it does take a little bit longer when you have the stock intake manifold on.
Which we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's just par for the course. But, I mean, let's say it adds another 20 minutes or so, maybe.
Are these magnetic?
They are not.
Okay.
I can get you a magnet.
No, I mean, I meant the bolts. They are magnetic?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the bolts
yeah,
are.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the socket. No, you're good, you're good. There we go. Grab Octavius a magnet right quick.
Take a damn magnet?
Yeah, I actually don't know where the hell my magnet is. You can tell on me.
I'm gonna tell him. Thank you. You say, Dan, Ron took your magnet. Oh.
Yeah, you might want to get that out because there's an open hole to your fucking engine.
And
I guess it's sitting in the bottom of the fan, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
As soon as this comes out, we're gonna want to cover that. Actually, I think I have a plastic covering.
Like a little.
Yeah, I would take all those bolts and all this stuff, get it off the cow now.
Yep. So
If something falls, dude, fuck, brother.
We're gonna be moving to PA then.
Well, we're not even reusing these, but I'll throw them back in anyway. Let me grab you a pry bar. Where are we at? What flavor are we looking for? All right, dude. It's gonna be it's a heavy girl. You're gonna just break it loose, and then you're kind of gonna just fold it up and out.
Mm-hmm. Where are we breaking her?
You can just pry it off the exhaust manifold.
Like.
Yeah, just like that. Just kind of, because there's like little guide pins. Yeah. Centering things rather than guide pins. Oh yeah. You're good. You can probably lift it now.
What do you think, lifter?
Yeah, you just have to give it a little wiggle. There we go.
Alright.
Get in there knuckle deep like. Yeah, brother. Come on. Yeah.
Which way are we going out?
Rotate the front upward. Rotate it like that.
Like this?
Nope. Front up.
Hold on.
Why the fuck do you keep lifting the rear up when I say front up?
Front up. Oh. Because I'm dyslexic.
That means you can't read.
Hold on.
Like read things straight.
No, really.
I guess you have a problem hearing things straight.
Dude, I can't hear, I can't read, I can't write. Let me get in here.
Can you lay pipe?
I can lay pipe. That's one thing I can do. I don't know why.
This is like watching a newborn deer try to walk, brother.
This is like watching a
What are
monkey
you doing?
Look at football, brother. Right.
You turned like a 3-minute activity into a 4-minute, or I should have said 30-second activity into a 4-minute one. Come on. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Dude.
I'm gonna have to edit this.
No, you can't. There you go. Come on. Work it. Oh, shit. She's out.
Yeah. Whew. Ah.
Oh, look at them guns. And there's the coolant.
Huh?
There's a coolant.
Oh.
So, let's take a peek up in here. Woo, there we go. I'm gonna get something to cover that and see. There's that pipe still on that manifold. We'll get that taken care of, but we're gonna cover that immediately. And I actually think I have a factory covering for that. So we'll do that. We'll get this off. And do we need to take a video taking the manifolds off? I feel like it's pretty cut and dry, but I mean,
We can do a little time lapse.
all right. Well, let's actually go get the parts for this thing. Let's cover this and then go get the parts and fucking bang this thing out.
First turn. Guys, I don't know if you can see all the way down yonder, but that clip way down there is a spring clip. It's been there for like 2-3 months. I lost it and couldn't find it, and there it is. So now we're gonna retrieve it. All right, y'all. So we're gearing up. We are doing.
You want me to film for you, bud?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you crank them.
Let me just talk first. So.
Oh dear.
What we're doing is, I think it was undetermined in my driving video. We are doing an S363 ball bearing turbo Emperor kit. We're doing passenger manifold, driver's side manifold, and yeah, this thing's gonna toot compared to my stock Garrett turbo. So manifold on the back. What do you call it? Up pipe in the back.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish taking that off. 13
You don't
milli.
even have to take it off because once you remove the manifold, you're pulling it all off.
So we don't even gotta mess with that. So we're gonna take 8 millis all on the these aluminum sheet metal covers or whatever the fuck they are.
The heat shields.
Yeah, heat shields. So
Let me stand on your wheel and I'll get a better view of the operations here.
let's see.
And then once you pop those off, they all should be 13 mil after that.
All 13 after that?
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll have to pull out some of the studs if you don't know how to. We'll get to there.
I think I saw a certain trick on that. Isn't there like an E-Torx or something?
Yeah, it is an E-Torx. I believe it's a 4 or
like
5.
Like an E4 or something, whatever it is.
Like that. I'll let them know, just so if they need to buy it.
Dude, I can imagine if you didn't have a cover here and you're taking these off, you just freaking drop one.
Exactly, dude. It's sketch.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh, there's one back here. It's a pain in the ass. Ooh. I don't think you're gonna be able to get to it with that.
No.
Well, you pop that one off. And then on top of that, yeah, you get it up. Let me go grab. I have an 8 mil wobble socket.
Wobble?
Yeah.
Well, I can get it with this ratchet, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, you gave me this little flexi.
Mm.
I can get her. Maybe. Oh, I lied. If I had a stubber, I would have.
Where the fuck is that wobble? That's a 10 mil wobble. This is not it. Oh, here it is. Try that flavor out for you, brother.
Did we also tell them to cover up?
No, you're not gonna be able to do it on that. You have to do it on the ratchet.
Did we tell them to cover that up? Make sure they don't drop anything down there?
Yes, we harped on that.
Okay.
But
I don't remember if we did or not.
I just don't think we showed us actually putting it on.
Actually covering it up.
Which, big whoop, it's not really that important. You are gonna have to pull that EGT sensor out of the manifold too.
Pull that out. You know, I actually had to replace that one. It's the second one.
Really?
Yeah, it wouldn't go bad on me, dude. Tip broke off in there.
Huh.
I was reading like, the high, inaccurate temps, 2600, 3000, whatever it was just stuck there because it just wasn't working. Bench test. They didn't have to bench test
I
it.
think that's a 13 mil, if I'm correct.
Looks like 13.
Yeah.
Smells like a 13. Tastes like a 13.
The old Blue Point. These things are actually really nice for not, you know, for a snap-on, but a fraction of the price. Ratchet and Johns. Recommend.
Thank you.
You're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
You think so?
I don't know, maybe.
If my viewers know me, I usually just leave in all the my lovely.
You're like, fuck all the editing.
Yeah, my lovely mistakes. I get lazy with editing, guys. I need an editor. Look at that. I'm actually just gonna move this out of the way, so we don't forget about it.
And then popping that covers off. You're gonna have to like bend it up and shit, but
We ain't. Yeah, we ain't. It's not like we're reusing
you ain't
it.
taking it to the fair, brother.
No.
Come on.
That's just hose.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
We can take that out if you need to.
What, the hose?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Got it?
Almost.
Grab the, is it 13? That is a 12. Where's my 13?
Because, yeah, these manifolds, it's the nut, but you
There's
gotta
a stud.
hold the stud. The stud's gotta come out too, right?
Where I feel like I lost my 13 mil. Not I didn't lose it, but where the fuck did it go? We're gonna find it.
We're gonna find it.
We gonna find it? Oh, hold on. Here you go. Pop that on that Impact Johnson.
Impact it?
Yeah, just bang it on it.
Let's go driver's side first. Looking more promising.
Flip side, man. If you need an extension, let me know.
So that's good, right?
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
sometimes don't
Yeah,
they?
you can just leave it in the hole, and when you pop the manifold out, it'll all come out.
Okay.
And actually, unless it's the nut in the washer.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Fuck it, whatever. Do whatever you want.
But sometimes it'll be spinning, right? And then you gotta do a trick to get the stud out.
The nut will come off and the washer will come off, but the stud will stay in.
That's what it is, and we need to get that out, obviously.
Yes.
So then there's a little trick to the trade.
I mean, it's not even a trick, dude. It's just a weird socket that most
Yeah,
people
just
don't
that
have.
E-Torx.
Yeah. I think it's a 4. It might be a 5 though. So I'll make that clear for the viewers, because if they do this, what kind of tools you'd like to have on hand.
Make sure we got the good ones.
And I mean, obviously, like, you can do this without having any, like, a lot of fancy tools. The problem is it just will take longer.
So I do need an extension.
Extension.
Extension?
Whoa, brother!
Probably need a swivel or something, man. Just one by the fuel rail.
A swivel. Well, we got extension. We got, where the fuck is my swivel? I'm losing everything. There's my swivel.
Get these guys out.
You excited, dude?
Dude, I'm more happier than a busload of fat women on their way to see Ricky Martin.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
That means they're pretty happy.
All right.
You know who Ricky Martin is?
No, but
Menudo?
No, but I was thinking like you were gonna say like going to the buffet or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm happier. I don't know. I only have madder than one. I don't have happy ones. When me and Ron couldn't get that downpipe out, we were getting madder than a three-legged dog trying to bury a turtle in an icy lake, you know?
I was sweating like a gazoon tape.
You were sweating like a sneeze stuck in a thick bitch. Write that one down.
What's the other one? I'm sweating like a, what was it? Icelandic bitch in a sunstorm or something?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
can't. It was like,
No, I'm sweating more than an Icelandic stripper in a sunstorm or something.
here's that extension of wall.
Right,
that
thank
will
you.
work for you.
So that guy's completely off. So can we bop that bad Larry Hoover out?
Yeah, fucking yank her out, dude. Oh shit. I'll take that for $40. There we go.
Reuse gasket?
No. Hell no, we ain't reusing it. I mean, I've done it, but not ideal.
Dude, this is exciting. You give me a big Dick Larry Hoover right here.
Oh, that other one's gonna be a bitch. You might need a ratchet wrench.
Yeah.
I think I got that 13 fucking...
Yeah, because the swivel, she ain't gonna... She ain't gonna swivel, brother.
Oh, here's that. There you go. I can... I mean, you want a socket? Like a 1/4 inch?
Oh, there it goes. Got it.
Perfect. There we go. How many studs did you have stay?
None.
None?
Yeah, this is so, I mean, is that
stud coming out too?
Oh.
Spoke too soon?
Might have been the first one. I think this is gonna be our only one. So, I mean, how typical do you have some stay?
Generally speaking, a few more than one, but I guess.
So, I mean, that's pretty good. At least the truck's being nice to us now.
Fought us in the first.
Oh no,
time.
dude, it's moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So we had none.
Damn, that's actually pretty rare, to be
right.
honest. I don't know. I mean, I never really paid too much attention, but look at that wrist motion, dude.
You like that?
Yeah, you fucking got some skill there, buddy.
Isn't there a song about that? I'm good with my fingers too. You know what I'm saying? That's another skill. Ooh, not tight enough. I ain't that good with my fingers. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, brother.
Do we get to do an unboxing video?
No, we didn't yet.
No, I'm saying we get to.
Oh yeah, dude. Uh-oh. Did you do it to yourself now, Rick?
Oh no.
Oh, Rick.
Is it loose? Is the nut bolt also loose?
See if I can tighten it up a little bit.
Oh no.
Too much horsepower. It's like almost there to yanking this bad boy out.
Come on.
Come on.
And those are only one way too.
I know, that's what sucks.
Just taking that 8mm. Here. Do you have that 8mm socket right next to you?
Yep.
Pop that out. Rick fucking 2-blocked himself.
We did it. As Tony Hinchcliffe would say, we did it. Ooh. Oh, Ron, what are you thinking here?
Yeah. Can't get it?
That sucker don't want to move.
We can loosen up a few more to get you where you need to be.
I mean, I'm almost like backing it back in with my fingers. My dick beaters.
Alright, I feel bad for the people having to watch this, but...
No, I don't feel bad. They want to be here. I think.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. They're like, all right, oh, here, I can just back it by my finger. Probably like, I got other shit to do, brother.
They're gonna be watching this trying to install it and be like, oh, god damn, dude, don't do it like this.
But I think sometimes I feel like they like seeing the struggle. Because, you know, sometimes we just like edit all the struggle out, you know?
No, but I mean...
Because, you know, like the saying, like, watch a YouTube video, it's like 10-minute video, and then it takes you like 10 hours to do the job, and you're like, dude.
Yes.
So I don't know, y'all drop a comment below if you like seeing Rick struggle.